Hi, everybody. My name is Angela Patteson. Thank you so much for jumping on, whether you're watching this right now live or on replay. We are so excited to share why these products from Plexus Worldwide have been so effective and bring hope to so many people, and what it is about them that is going to help you. And we're so excited to share. So Madison and Elise are on here, and I cannot wait to hear from y'all. Madison, I'm going to have you start and share your testimony with us.
Okay. So my story starts back in middle school, kind of high school age. I struggled a lot with seasonal allergies and even started to have some allergies to fruits and vegetables, which was kind of strange, but I knew a couple other people that struggled with the same thing. So I thought, oh, well, this is kind of normal and kept living my life. And then I went to college. And by the end of my first year of college, I started to develop a lot of really uncomfortable symptoms that I did not understand, like extreme fatigue, brain fog, digestive issues, more food sensitivities, anxiety, hormone imbalance, and blood sugar imbalance. And I remember sitting in my classes in school, and we had about 5 hours of class a day. And by the second hour, I was so fatigued that I felt like I was going to fall out of my chair. And I knew being a college student, being tired was normal, but this was like abnormal. And I knew something was off in my body. So around that same time, COVID actually shut down my school, and I was able to come home and go visit a nature path. So I went down that whole regimen. I went for 9 months, and I was taken off of gluten, dairy, sugar, corn, peanuts. I mean, you name it, I probably could not eat it. And it was kind of crazy, actually. I was taking a ton of supplements in and pretty much had no food in my diet. And I give a lot of credit to the people who went on this health journey with me, but I really did not feel like that was the answer for my specific body. So, fast forward to the next summer, I'm kind of at the end of the regimen that I was on before, and I go into a completely different regimen with somebody else. And by the end of hers, she is so dumbfounded that I wasn't feeling better. I was still bloated after every meal, even after cutting out all of those foods, and still struggling with brain fog and fatigue. And at that point, I really just did not know what else to do. I went through that summer. It was kind of hard. I was an emotional roller coaster too because of my hormone imbalance. And I graduated from college. And at this point, this was back in October, I was starting to go to a new church. I was home, and I met Angela. And around that time, I was just really, really fed up with whatever was going on in my body and not having answers. I knew it went back to gut health, but I did not know how to get to the root of my gut health. And I met Angela, kind of funny story, and I definitely think it's a God thing. I know it's a God thing, actually. I went to her, asked for prayer, and and I said, I need help. I need prayer for my gut health issues. And she's like, oh my goodness, like, let's pray. And she prayed for me. And then afterwards, she's like, I totally believe God can heal you right here, right now. But I also believe that like he gives us natural resources for our body for healing. And I work with this gut health company, and I think this could help you so much. And so I said, girl, say no more, sign me up, whatever it is, I'm ready. So she got me set up. I got my triplex system, which she's going to explain in a little bit. And no kidding, within the first couple weeks, I was already starting to come back to life. My brain fog was lifting, my energy was coming back, my mood was stabilizing. I told my mom, I feel like I'm on cloud nine, and I don't know what happened, what changed, but she's like, yeah, it must be something in that pink drink you're taking. And I overheard her on the phone, and she said, I feel like my daughter is coming back to life. And that's really what made the shift for me. And I realized, wait, this actually is healing on a root level. And my body, after all it had been through, was just ready for that nutrients to come in and do what it was meant to do all along. So around that same time, I had been looking for opportunities, job opportunities, maybe to study online, to learn more about naturopath and holistic health and wellness. And It's actually really, really cool how God brought this business this company into my life, because Angela, around the same time, started telling me about this opportunity. I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know if I'm really cut out for that or anything." But she started to explain to me her heart behind it, and it's just to help people and to help as many people as possible and offer hope to them. And I was like, "Well, that's really what I want to do all along." Anyway, and I can learn and earn at the same time. What? And she has just walked me through steps, and I've just started sharing with the people that I knew had similar health issues as me. I remember going through the gluten and dairy free line at school, and I remember all of those girls and guys that were with me going through that same line, struggling with the same things. And I was able to reach out to some of them, and they thanked me for telling them about this. So I'm so glad I haven't kept it to myself. And I just give credit so much to the Lord for bringing this into my life, because now my fiance and I are about to get married next month, and we don't have to worry about paying our rent bill. And we're actually dreaming really, really big for our future and are super excited for what else that the Lord has for us. And we know that this is only the beginning, because I've been able to bring on a lot more friends to do this with me, because they're catching the vision. They're seeing how this can be a ministry opportunity. And so, thank you just so much for hopping on here and for listening to my story. And I want to introduce you to my friend Elise. She's actually one of my friends from the same school that I went to in New York, and we've been chatting more recently, and she has decided to jump all in with us and is seeing her own results. So go listen to her story.
Hey guys. So I originally just wanted to get into these products for the hormone balancing because I felt like I was super moody all the time. I was just tired all the time, bloated constantly. And so Madison she was posting all the time and I always saw it, but I just never thought it was for me. But then I was talking to my husband one night about how I just feel like bleh and just feel like my hormones are just crazy out of balance. And so then, like an hour after we talked about that, Madison had posted on her story about the vital biome that controls your hormones and balances it. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. We were just talking about that. And so I contacted her and asked her about that. And then she shared a lot about the opportunity for the business as well. And that was something that was mind blowing to me. I never knew there was something that good out there. That was just like too good to be true. I was very skeptical at first, but yeah, I've only been taking the products for about, I want to say 2.5 weeks now. And I can honestly say I've seen incredible change already. The energy that I have now is amazing. I get up in the morning and I'm not exhausted, even before I would have a full night of sleep and I would just be exhausted, like I didn't get any sleep. And by the time I got home from work, I wanted to go to the gym, but I was just so exhausted. At lunchtime, I would crash, not even feel like I would be able to go on throughout the day without getting a nap in. So yeah, it's been very good in that way. And also, yeah, it's helped my moods a ton. I'm not nearly as moody. It's helped my bloating a lot. I'm not bloated at all. I have a flat stomach, which is nice. And I'm not getting bloated after a little snack here and there. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't taken the products last week because me and my husband were both sharing the products out of my package. So we ran out. But I can tell you this, from not taking those products for about 5 days, the change that I saw was incredible because I was kind of wondering if I was just thinking in my head that the products were working, but it was all in my head. But no, we got the products last night and I'm back on it. But yeah, my energy has gone down a lot from not taking it for just a few days, which is crazy. My moods are back, which stinks, but yeah, he's purchased his package too. So now we're both on the right track. So I'm excited for what's in the future.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Elise and Madison. I love it. So inspiring too. It works for all ages. It's not just for, for my age, and it's for everybody, y'all. Everybody has a gut. So I just want to explain a little bit. For me, and I'll just give you a nutshell, because I don't want to take too much of y'all's time up. I want to share what these products are and how they're working and how they help. But I just basically was always an athlete my whole life, had ear infections as a kid, which led to just some digestive issues. I honestly didn't know it was an issue. I didn't know it was abnormal because we didn't talk about that stuff growing up, but I basically struggled off and on with bathroom issues, going too much, not going enough, hormonal stuff a little bit, allergies with cat hair and dust, and even food allergies, like dairy and wheat and stuff like that. And then I struggled also with like hormonal stuff with my cycles not being good and very painful. And then as I've gotten older, those things have developed more. It's candida in my body, yeast infections, things like that. And it got to where I had leaky gut and a lot of problems with inflammation and pain. And y'all, I was desperate. I hit a wall last month. I mean, not last month, but a year ago, in January of last year. And I was like, I got to do something different. And I've been a health coach. I've been into health and clean eating and everything crunchy mama, pretty much everything natural, and didn't think I even needed all this stuff, honestly. But I also didn't realize how bad I felt until I felt so good. Y'all, sometimes we say, oh, we don't really need that. We really have everything together until we realize what we're missing out on. I thought it was normal to have brain fog, I guess. I thought it was normal to be moody and have my cycles be crazy, and started to get changing even again as I've gotten older, and the joint, inflammation stuff and all of that. But it just got so bad where I couldn't work out and couldn't do stuff. So basically reached out to my friend. 3 weeks later, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a brain. I didn't even realize how bad I had brain fog. And it just kept getting better, y'all. By month 2, the pain was gone. The acid reflux went away. The blood sugar dip stopped, and it helped so much. And it was incredible for my health. So what I did was the triplex, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about. This is our basic foundational gut health system. Okay. 3 simple steps. And I'm going to explain our pink drink or stick pack. You've probably seen there's 3 different kinds here. We have our microbiome slim is what it's called. We call it the pink drink. And the microbiome, and let me just explain this. Basically, this is going to balance your blood sugar levels. No matter which one you do, it's going to balance your blood sugar levels, and it's going to balance your master hormone, which affects all the hormones in your body. So that's where you ever get the hangry, right? That moody feeling, the hangry, tired, fatigue, lack of energy, craving sugar all the time, all of those things, the blood sugar dips and all of that stuff is stemmed from your balance of your blood sugar. And of course, the hormonal stuff, like I mentioned, with my cycles being crazy and all that too, this will help all of that. And so we've got our slim microbiome, black cherry lime blossom, which is our newest flavor. It is so good if you like black cherry. And then we've also got the normal one, which is raspberry, lemon, watermelon. I love it as well. It's so good. And then we've also got a lemon lime. This one is hunger control. So we do have a hunger control and black cherry as well. So basically they all do the same thing. They balance out everything for you. And they really help you feel your best. But the microbiome is going to give you also prebiotics, which feed that good gut bacteria. And then the hunger control, it's got a little extra fiber. That's why it's a little bigger. It's just got a little extra fiber to help you feel full longer if you struggle with cravings. All of them taste amazing. And and by the way, it was designed for an endocrine, for diabetics, basically. They say doctors and endocrinologists helped with designing this so that it would help with even being diabetic friendly. And it is good for everybody, even if you're nursing, pregnant, things like that. It will help with that as well. And it's safe for you. So let me get into the dynamic duo. This is our ProBio 5 and our Bio Cleanse. So let me just explain really briefly. Every one of us was born with a little bit of bad gut bacteria, and it's like the yeast. They believe, the scientists say, that it's for decomposing us when we die. So 20% bad and 80% good. But most of us, especially in America, it's reversed. It's 80% bad and 20% good. And that is because there's things that factor in that cause our microbiome to totally not be good and balanced anymore. And the biggest thing, y'all, is stress. And we can all have stress in our lives, right? It totally destroys your microbiome in your gut. And the other thing will be processed food, antibiotics like I was on as a kid, medications, and just the sad American diet. Those kind of things can contribute. And that ends up causing microscopic holes to be poked in the lining of your intestinal wall. I know it doesn't sound very good, but leaky gut is what happens, and yeast and overgrowth of candida. And it leads to all the autoimmune issues, y'all. All the issues with psoriasis and eczema and arthritis, and all of that comes from that. And I can tell you that from my experience and many of my friends who've gotten help on these products. So what happens is, probiotics are so important. I'm sure y'all know that. A lot of probiotics, though, will be very good, but they do not have digestive enzymes or antifungal or anti-inflammatory enzymes. Ours do. And that just means that hard candida shell, which is like the shell of a shrimp, okay? It's that hard, cannot be broken open. So it's like throwing good grass seed on weeds, good probiotics, and it's not doing much. But ours, because we have those enzymes that are going to break through and crack that candida shell, then it's going to deposit the good. And it's freeze dried, so it will make it all the way to your colon effectively. I'm telling you, it's the best probiotic I've ever done, and I've done a lot. And it's also, all of these products, of course, are synthetic free, GMO free, natural. There's nothing artificial in them, but it's bioavailable to your body. Then we've got our second little friend here, the BioCleanse. And the BioCleanse, y'all, don't be scared. It's White Pants approved. So it's not a colon cleanse, but it's cleansing on a cellular level. So it's like scrubby bubbles going in my cells and scrubbing out bacteria, fungi, viruses. It does help your immune system. And y'all, I don't know if you knew this, but 70% of your immune system is in your gut. And 90% of your serotonin is in your gut. That's your happy hormone. So no wonder you're going to feel better, and your mood is better, and you're not getting sick as much, and you're getting over things quick. And this is so key for this day and age that we live in, right? So the BioCleanse also so good for you because of magnesium that's in it. So most Americans, they say 75% are magnesium deficient, and we need magnesium for over 300 chemical processes in our body. So it's very effective to help you with that. So basically that's our triplex. It works together synergistically, and it's amazing. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee, y'all, on our products. So you really don't have anything to lose with getting started and trying these. And again, they're bioavailable to everybody. I'm going to just briefly touch on a couple things because we don't have a lot of time. Our X Factor vitamin is basically our multivitamin. The thing about it is it's coupled with aloe, which is gentle on your stomach. It's also fully methylated and chelated. And that means your body's going to absorb everything 300 times more. A lot of people are vitamin deficient. I have friends who are iron deficient. They have to get iron infusions. Since they've started Triplex and X Factor, they're not having those struggles anymore. This also has grapeseed extract. It's amazing for hormones, y'all. And even the older generation, night sweats and stuff, they're not having them anymore since they started on this. And those that are younger, it can help with the moodiness and the hormones that you're going through as well. But it's just going to fill those nutritional gaps, which we all have. And as a person that thought, oh, I can just eat all the good things, right, and not have anything bad and I'll be good, I wasn't filling my nutritional gaps fully, though. And the soil is depleted. So that's why this is amazing. We do have other things. We have the product that helps with your joints and inflammation. It has turmeric in it, serapeptase. It has green lipid, New Zealand green lipped mussel in it. have something for metabolism, burning that fat, helping your mood. We do have stuff for stress. So we have a lot of other things too. You just need to reach back out to whoever invited you on here, and we will help you get started with the pack that's going to help you most. But the foundational system you can start with and build onto it or add to it if you want. The thing about it is that right now you can get started with a discount code. We can help you with that. Whoever invited you onto this or shows you this video, we can show you how to get started for a discounted price and how to continue to, even if you want to, share your link with 3 people and have your products covered, y'all. You can basically share with people as a customer and get back some credits. Or if you want, you can be an ambassador like we are and get money and bonuses, and the sky's the limit. So whether you just want to feel your best, you're going to find something here. What I have found is that people go to bed at night praying for answers, most of the time about finances. And they're just like, how are we going to pay the bills? You know, how are we going to make it? Especially right now with people being laid off work and things are unknown, right? But they're also a lot of times laying in bed like, what am I going to do about this health situation? And people are paying for their health one way or another. It's either in prevention and taking something that's going to help you, or it's in doctor bills and lost time and lost life and so many other things. And so we have realized that this is an investment worth making. You are worth the investment, and there's people around you that also are struggling and probably praying for answers. And that's why we jumped into this. For me, I was like, I have to feel better. And then I just saw Madison and other people like her and like, oh my gosh, the Lord has brought them in my path to help them. So I just wanted to encourage y'all with that, because y'all, this is going to help you feel better, but you probably know some people also that this could really be a blessing and an answered prayer for their life. And that's what this is about, is serving and loving people well and giving them hope. And not only that, yes, we do have awesome incentives and bonuses and trips and things like that. So in 11 months, from me just wanting to help people, not even thinking I was going to do this, y'all, and as a worship leader and I work with youth group, and my husband has had dreams in his heart for years. God did all that in 11 months and got him out of this job that he hated, that was high stress, that I remember praying and asking the Lord for answers because he couldn't be fully present in our family. And after 11 months, he was able to come home and not have to be in that anymore, because I'm earning 6 figures now from literally bringing hope to people and seeing transformation happen. And so I still get chills talking about it. I still a lot of times get emotional about it, because this has literally changed our life. And we're helping others see the same things happen. So anyway, I just couldn't help but share that. And I hope that this blesses you. Thank you so much for listening, and definitely get back to whoever invited you. We will give you more information.